Hello everyone and welcome to my Royal Family Fans channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The revelations made by a former butler of the late Queen have shed light on the extent to which Meghan influenced Harry's decisions. It was disclosed that Meghan exerted pressure on Harry, resulting in him skipping 7 important royal duties assigned to him by the Queen. This was done to ensure their attendance at a high-profile wedding organized by a billionaire. In his book titled Revenge, author Tom Bower provides insight into a noticeable change in Harry's demeanor during his public speeches. He seemed to have developed a newfound arrogance, resenting the scrutiny imposed on his behavior. This shift in attitude was a cause for concern, as Harry appeared to be detached from the sense of responsibility associated with his royal role. Soon after their visit to Sicily, Harry organized a press conference in Amsterdam to promote his new online eco-travel campaign, Travelist. However, his actions during the conference raised eyebrows. When confronted by the audience about his use of private jets, Harry reacted with outrage. He defensively claimed that 99% of his flights were commercial, expressing annoyance at the scrutiny directed towards him. This response left many unsatisfied, as it became evident that Harry's statements were not entirely accurate. In reality, a significant portion, approximately 60%, of his flights were private. Notably, during the press conference, Harry's frustration was fueled by a persuasive executive associated with the campaign, who encouraged him to provide evasive answers to the audience's questions. It became clear that Harry was seeking validation and support for his choices, particularly his preference for private flights. He argued that the safety of his family necessitated such measures. However, the discrepancies between his claims and the actual facts raised doubts and skepticism among those observing the situation. In an attempt to mitigate the environmental impact of his travel, Harry pledged to plant trees as a means of offsetting his carbon footprint. Yet, when pressed for details regarding the location and quantity of these trees, he struggled to provide concrete answers. This further fueled the perception that his actions were driven by public image rather than genuine commitment. Throughout these events, Harry developed a sense of persecution, believing that whatever he said was the ultimate truth. He felt a need to protect certain individuals who he deemed deserving of special treatment. However, this mindset only served to reinforce the skepticism surrounding his actions, as his behavior seemed increasingly detached from the expectations placed upon him as a member of the royal family. More than a year later, changes within Travelist became apparent. Heather Wong, the executive director, resigned from her position and was replaced by Sally Davy. This transition raised questions about the dynamics and decisions within the organization. In response to the Cambridge's actions, the media was summoned to film their journey from Norwich to Aberdeen for their summer holiday at Balmoral, deliberately showcasing their choice of a low-budget airline. Meghan, however, retaliated by promptly announcing that her family would not be joining the Cambridges on this trip. She claimed that their son Archie, at just 3 months old, was too young to travel by plane to Scotland. Instead, Meghan chose to fly with Archie to Ibiza later in the same week. She then embarked on a commercial flight to New York to watch Serena Williams play in the final of the US Open. Unfortunately, Williams was defeated in the match. Shortly after these events, Meghan and Harry flew by private jet to attend the wedding of Misha No in Rome. The groom, Mike Hess, was the son of an oil billionaire, aligning with Meghan's affinity for high-profile and influential individuals. This choice of attending the wedding further emphasized Meghan's desire for attention and association with the upper echelons of society. Throughout this narrative, the whereabouts of Archie during these trips and events remain unclear, raising questions about the arrangements made for his care. The uncertainty surrounding his caregivers adds to the growing concerns about the couple's priorities and their ability to balance personal desires with their responsibilities as members of the royal family. Thank you so much for watching, have a lovely day, and we'll be back to see you in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our Royal Family Fans channel to get more updates in the future.